Hello, it is me again, Becky. Thank you for stopping by, and this is going to be the setting for this vlog. I am starting this 24-hour reading vlog for Unstuffathon. It is a 24-hour readathon that I put together with the help of all of my other lovely co-hosts. And it's just an extension of the Unstuff Your Kindle vlog challenge that I did instead of doing vlogs, which I'm still doing a vlog. But instead of doing like a collaborative vlog this month, I thought it would be fun to just do a 24-hour readathon to see how many like books we can unstuff from our Kindle, our physical shelves, our audio libraries, whatever you need to unstuff. That is the purpose of Unstuffathon. So it is currently, what time is it? It is currently 11:35. I am all set up, ready to go. First reading sprints are on Monika's channel, so I got myself all in my nest on my bed. I am in my comfy jammies. I took a shower this morning thinking that if I was like fresh and rejuvenated, it would keep me awake for longer, because I am going to try and be present in everybody's sprints today for a certain amount of time. I don't know that I will make it all 24 hours, but I'm gonna try and at least be present for every sprint and just see how many books that I can unstuff from my e-reader. I am going to work on my ebooks, so I don't know what I'm going to start off with. I'm gonna aim for short books, but that's the hope. So if you are watching this video and you participated in Unstuffathon, thank you so much. Who knows how that's gonna go, but here's hoping that you participated and you got some things unstuffed from your Kindle. And yeah, let's see how this 24 hours goes. It was friends to lovers too, which surprised me.
Which is, it sounds like that I'm gonna go the opposite way.
Yeah, see, I can't find that.
Only on Audible.
Audible.
Mm-hmm. That explains it, and I'm just not willing to give Audible my money right now, so.
Oh, Bezos.
Yeah. I mean, I've given him my money this month. I just don't want to do it through Audible, so. I'm not that gung-ho to read the ebook at this point in time, so. Should we do another reading sprint?
Yeah, we can do that.
We could do a 30-minute one and make it to the hour.
Sounds good to me.
It's like just enough motivation for Becky to read this book.
Okay, I finished my first book, which was Marked. This was one that I thought was really cute. This cover is freaking adorable. I was really hoping this was a full-length fantasy romance, though, because it is a black fantasy romance, and I'm always looking for more of those. This is only 80 pages, though, so I finished it within the first sprint because it didn't feel like 80 pages, quite frankly. In this, we're following this princess who has to be forced into an arranged marriage to her neighboring king for alliances reasons. And she's treated horribly by her mother. Her mother criticizes her weight, and she has like a birthmark on her face that her mother always tells her to cover up. She claims she's cursed because of this and whatnot. And so she's just hoping that her new husband will be kind to her. And when she's on the road to get to his kingdom, she is ambushed and she is captured by a man who is kind to her, but he is not the king, and so it's sort of their romance. I feel like if this were a full-length story, if it was even like 200 pages per se, and the backstory with the characters had been fleshed out, this would have been a great fantasy romance. The dynamics between her captor and her soon-to-be husband, that could have lent really well to a great fantasy romance story. Because this is such a short story, it was very insta-love. I don't really feel like the characters got to know each other. They just pretty much complimented each other, and I was like, oh, he's got kind eyes, oh, she's beautiful, okay, automatically in love. So I only ended up giving this 2.5 stars, sadly, just because there wasn't enough to the story for me to become invested in it. Other than the fact that I liked this beautiful cover, and I liked the idea of the plot, it needed it really needed to be longer, quite honestly. So I'm glad I got this one for free and I didn't spend any money on it, but it's a shame that it wasn't a full-length, fledged-out novel because I really think this could have been something great. But yeah, now I am currently on book 2, which I am trying to finish East by Lizzie Ford. I have been reading this book since I did my purple cover Unstuff Your Kindle vlog like a year ago. And I just haven't DNF'd this book because I am curious to see how it ends because I liked the first book so much. And I made it 38% into this book and then I got distracted by other books. And I just never got back to it. So I am going to work on finishing this book up next and see what I think about it. But right now, I'm actually taking a break. We are on sprints again at the moment. I need to go get some food because I'm getting the munchies. But I will give you an update once I have finished this book.
Oh, Omegaverse?
Oh,
Yeah.
Omegaverse?
Yeah. It's an academy where they are
Oh, it's Academy too? You're just
Yeah.
saying all the words I hate.
Yeah, I
If
think,
you say why, choose out.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. I think she's gonna bingo out at Why Choose. I know it.
That's what I like about you, Diana. You tell me exactly what I don't want to read.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, it also has a reality TV aspect to it. So you can
Oh yeah.
That
Becky,
was
I say
a-
you get you drop the one you're reading and go to that one next.
It's why choose.
We have a winner! Bingo!
Yes, that put it on the card. Send it to
You
Becky
know-
so she can pick it up next.
Becky, just out of spite or something, or just for fun, I may send this book to you. So you have it somewhere.
I'll donate it. I'll pass it along to the next person. I had to take a break from participating for a minute. I don't know, I got tired. But I tried to take a nap and that didn't freaking work. So I just got up, I ate something, I moved around, I did some yoga. But in the last sprint with Tara and Crystal, I finished East. But this is the second book in this History Interrupted series. The first book I read was West, which I ended up giving like 4.5 stars, I think. I read it for an Unstuff Your Kindle vlog as well, and I really enjoyed it. And in this one, Josie was transported to the Mongol era. So it's like the 1300s, I think, and it's during the Mongol rule. And she's really not sure like what her purpose is in being here. Somebody told her that she had to keep this one child alive, but this kid like only comes back into play toward the end of the book. So there's really not much purpose for her in this story. Like there's nothing that she knows that she's trying to change history like in the first book. In this one, she's pretty much just traveling around Asia and she's trying to stay alive. She's got this guardian named Batu who she forms a friendship and a relationship with and a romance with eventually, but they're pretty much just trying to stay alive. That's pretty much the gist of this story, which is a major drawback to it because I feel like in the first book she had a clear mission. She was trying to change history, and in this one she really didn't have a clear mission. She was just trying to survive. I ended up really liking her relationship with Batu the more I read into the story. I really didn't think I would because I really felt for Taylor, her husband in the last book, and I was hoping that there would be a way that she would get back to him, and she isn't able to in this story. So she ends up falling in love with Batu, and he grew on me the more I was with him, and I did think that they had good chemistry by the time that they eventually got together. I also liked the plot twist that this one took at the end. I did not see that coming, and as I was reading this, I thought, okay, I'm definitely going to stop this series at this book because I liked the first book. This one I didn't like nearly as much, and it took me so long to get through it. But again, the ending of this book, like, I don't know what is in these books, okay, but the endings always make me want to continue on, because in the end of this book, she's transported yet again to a different time period. So it's like, how is she going to find her way out of this situation? And is she going to end up falling in love with another man in this era? because she had to leave Batu behind. And it's just like, this girl cannot catch a freaking break in this series. So I'm freaking intrigued. I want to know how she's going to make it out of this situation, what she's going to get into in this situation, and if she's ever going to be able to get herself back to her present timeline. So these books, it started out as a free ebook that hooked me in, and it won't let me go. But I ended up giving this one 3.5 stars because while I liked certain parts of it, it just didn't, I wasn't as invested in it as I was the first book, because clearly it's taken me almost a year to finish this book. But I am glad that I finished it, but I am kind of irritated that now I need to read the third book to see how it goes. But with that, I'm going to jump back in on Crystal's reading sprint. She's probably going to be like, girl, you said you were going to go take a nap. Why are you back so soon? Because I couldn't fall asleep. But the next book that I am going to read is going to be Coffee, Milk, and Spider Silk. This is like a 67-page novella. I think it's a cozy fantasy. So I'm hoping that I get another book crossed off by the time 9 o'clock sprints roll around. So wish me luck.
It's called It's Your Idea, so be part of it as much as you can.
So you have to.
Yeah, I feel like I have to because it's my idea. And I'm here.
Hello.
Hey, Kay. She has been with us all day, Miss Kay. So
You guys are troopers.
I've tried to at least be in the comments.
yeah.
Yeah, I try to jump on at least, even if I'm the silent watcher, at least be on.
Yeah.
Kate's back.
Guess who's back again?
I'm already tired.
You're gonna have sleeping sprints tonight.
I know. It's gonna be like, here's your 2-hour sprint, and then I'm gonna wake up for 30 minutes and be like, okay, guys, how was your reading? Okay, here's another 30 minutes sleeping sprint. Oh my god.
I'm still reading Up All Night with a Good Dude.
Say hi to the vlog, everybody.
It's a shame because I'm hosting. This is the most chaotic stream probably of the day because you can hear me, but I can't hear any of you. I'm having the most crazy tech issue. So I'm just lip reading for now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
So we just kind of were talking, one-sided kind of talking, like me being shown what everybody's reading. So what are you planning on reading tonight?
I am still reading Up All Night with a Good Duke by, who's their name? Oh my goodness, I've lost it. I've been reading it all day, and now I forgot. Amy Rose Bennett. It's a historical romance.
I couldn't catch any of that. Do you have anything to show me so I could guess?
Yeah.
Ooh, looks historical. Very nice. Very nice.
Read your comment.
I'm gonna know.
Okay.
You guys are gonna know.
Welcome everybody that's watching. If you just joined the stream, thank you very much. I kind of feel like I have to force us into sprints early so I can figure out this audio problem I'm having and pray it doesn't end the stream if I jump out of the studio and try to restart.
Here.
So let me
I don't think it ends the stream.
How should we do that? Oh, Becky, yes, thank you. You share. Oh my God. I was like, can you guys share? I'm like, I don't have the premium. Do I have to add it myself? There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Teamwork. Thank you, guys.
Hey, it is now just after 9. I am on sprints with Daphne right now. It started out a little shaky. She didn't have audio, so it was like miming. But she's got it fixed. We're good to go. I just finished reading Coffee, Milk, and Spider Silk. There's no spider. Oh, wait. Yes, there is. I was going to say there's no spider silk in this book. I get where the spider silk came in because the owner of the cafe is a spider. Dirt. But anyway, this is about a spider, I guess. She's not called a spider, but she's got A legs, so I'm assuming she's a spider. She once was a guard, and now she wants to open up a coffee shop. It's very reminiscent of Legends and Lattes, except for this book is like 67 pages, and not much happens in it. But she procures this location to open up a coffee shop, and she gets it open, and it doesn't do well because she didn't advertise for it, and so she thinks her dreams are going down the pipe. And then she hires some people who become like her found family, and lo and behold, it turns out to be a success, and the whole moral of the story is to try new things. I honestly don't know what to rate this. Like, there wasn't really much I enjoyed about it, quite honestly. The plot was barely there. Didn't get much of a chance to get acquainted with these characters. It really wasn't that, like, moving or anything. But I don't want to give it, like, 1.5 star because it wasn't, like, the worst thing I've ever read. I don't know. I think I'll give it, like, 2 stars. It was fine. It was just too short. And there wasn't much substance to it. So, yeah, 2 stars. I'm glad I got it for free. Wouldn't really recommend it, quite honestly, for a cozy fantasy. Like, just go read Legends and Lattes. It's basically the same book, longer with more of a plot. So, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be awake, because I do have to be up at 3 a.m. to start my sprints. Oh, joy. But I would like to pop into Diana's sprints, so I might pop into hers, like, around 2:30 maybe. I don't know, y'all. It's a miracle I've made it this far. But yeah, I'll see what else I'm gonna read, and that'll be my next update.
Did you get any sleep at all?
Yeah. I'll say maybe 3 hours. I think I saw you at one point after you said you were going to bed. I saw you, like, saw something I sent in Instagram. I was like, what is she still doing awake? I tried, man. I tried to get them West Coast people, too.
Yeah.
They're all like, I like my sleep. I'm like, fine. I'll do it. Good morning. It is now, I don't know, it's almost 4 a.m., I guess. I'm hosting sprints right now. I'm barely awake. But I decided to start reading Beautiful Beast by Neva Altaj. This is one of the books in her Perfectly Imperfect series. I think it's the next generation, because I think this is Nina and whatever her husband's name was. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I haven't gone too far in this. I'm only on chapter 2, so not much I can really tell you other than I'm awake, barely, and I've started reading this book. So I'm going to try and stay awake for the next couple sprints with Vanessa and Tara, but we'll see. Thank you for being here. Zach
You
and
all are
Fifi
troopers.
have been
for being here.
troopers. They have hung around for most of yesterday into today, so thank y'all so much.
Before we start on the sprints, let me put it to the vote. Who here says that I should DNF my book and start something else?
She's got my vote. What did you decide to read?
I'm continuing. I'm
Oh,
torturing.
you're still there. Okay. She did not decide to DNF, folks.
No, but you were the only one who voted. So
well, that was 1 against you. 1. Who was tied? I need somebody to be the tiebreaker. Tell her to DNF. This is the face of somebody who doesn't want to be up this early, too. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Same.
I think Tara is after me, right?
Yes, she's the last one.
Yep, she'll be closing the
closing it out.
24 hours.
We made it though. We did it. 24 hours.
Almost. Don't say we made it yet.
Almost. I shouldn't jinx it. Tara might be like, I can't do it.
I think we'll do a 45-minute sprint.
Okay.
And
I'll try
have
and stay awake for it.
some coffee here.
If I don't come back, it's because I fell asleep.
It's okay. I don't blame you.
I think I'm going to try and restart my computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I sound like a robot.
Yeah, I sound like a robot.
Sound like very slow.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
Did I use the wrong mushrooms in my outfit this morning? Thank you guys for bearing with me. Thanks, Kamal, for letting me know we're good.
Do I sound like an alien?
No, you sound like Becky.
That's why she didn't sign up to be a co-host, because she was mad at me. She was like, no, you didn't want to do my Manchester Madness reading vlog. I'm not participating in your...
You're going to have to make it up to her.
I'm not even going to do a vote for our next theme. It's just going to be, here, we're finally doing this theme that April's been wanting to do since January. I said she could do May Manchester Madness.
Oh, that would be, yeah, because May.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Manchester was my idea. I thought it was cool.
Oh, that was Crystal's idea. My bad. Was that your theme idea? Or it was April's theme idea, right? Hello again. It is almost noon. We are in like the last sprint of the readathon. I am still in bed. I haven't left my bed, quite frankly, except to go to the bathroom and get some food. But I haven't left this is the first time I left my bed since probably 10 o'clock last night. I went and I made me some hot cereal for breakfast. It's almost noon and I'm just having breakfast. But I'm currently on sprints with Tara. We only have like 8 minutes and something seconds left. But I thought I'd give you an update on Beautiful Beast because I don't know that I'm going to finish it. Well, I know I won't finish it before the readathon is up. So I thought I would just share my thoughts with you. As of right now, I am 50% in it. And this is a mafia romance. It's, if you've read Neva Altaj's Perfectly Imperfect series, the first book, Painted Scars, follows Nina and Roman. This is their daughter's story. So it's sort of like a second generation story. And she is a really good hacker. She's very beautiful, and she hates the fact that people don't take her seriously because of her beauty, and so she downplays it and whatnot. But she ends up hacking into a security firm of another, like, mafia guy who actually is part of the Sicilian mafia. And he has people kidnap her to fix what she messed up within his, like, computer system or whatnot. But he has no idea who she is. And these two actually have a backstory. At the very beginning of the book, we see this 19-year-old guy. What is his name? Oh my god, I can't freaking remember his name. I don't even know his name. I can't remember. Anyway, the main male character, it starts with him as like he's a 19-year-old kid. He is like trying to detonate a bomb. And Roman and Nina are actually in a shopping mall with Vasilisa, who is the main female character, when she's 3. So this does have a pretty big age gap of, I think, 16 years? Yeah, 16 years. And so he ends up saving her from taking the brunt of this explosion, but he has no idea that it's her at this point. But we as the reader know it's her. So I really do like this story. They have good chemistry. It's a very slow burn at 50%. They haven't acted on their attraction or anything like that. I like that she's a very smart character. He's a scarred hero. And so he as well, people are scared of him because of the way he looks or whatnot. And naturally she sees past his beauty. So it's one of those dynamics. But I am enjoying it. I typically like Neva Altaj's character's chemistry. This one, I would say, it doesn't have too strong of, like, a plot outside of her fixing his problems that she created within his system, because she didn't really create that big of a problem, but he wants to keep her around, so he had his people, like, purposely fuck up his computer system so that she would have to stay around longer to fix it.
So yeah, I'm liking it. There's nothing really that I don't like about it other than like there's not much of a plot to it. But aside from that, I'm really enjoying it. But thank you to all of my co-hosts for helping me out with this readathon. We did it, you guys. We did 24 hours of reading sprints, so thank you so much. I love chatting with y'all in the comments and things like that, so thank you. If you participated, thank you so much. I know so many of you were in the comments reading along, and that just meant a lot to me because anytime I like create something or something, I'm always like, nobody's going to participate in this. So thank you so much for participating. I hope you guys had fun. I don't know that I will do another 24-hour readathon because quite frankly, I'm tired. So I'm gonna eat my brunch at this point. And then I'm probably gonna take a nap in all honesty because I am tired. I only got about 4 hours of sleep throughout the last 24 hours. So I'm gonna check in with you guys later. All right, I finished reading Beautiful Beast, and I'm gonna give this 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It has kept her captive. I love the smart female main character. I liked their chemistry. I liked that he's a scarred hero, and he's one of those guys who's like a bad guy with a good heart, you know? The only thing I really didn't like about this was the plot. As I said, there's not much plot to it. And the second thing is the smut scenes are pretty like copy and paste. They're nothing too scintillating. They're nothing too unique. They're pretty much just your standard smut scenes. There's at least 4 of them, and they're all the same. With that, thanks for hanging out with me once again on this Unstuffathon reading vlog that I did. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in once again. If you participated in Unstuffathon, let me know down in the comments if you got any books read during the readathon. But if you don't want to comment that but would like to let me know you made it to the end of this video, could you just leave me a phone emoji, I guess, because that's the closest thing I come to an e-reader. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and until my next video, here's hoping you don't add any more books to your collection until you unstuff some. Bye!